So I'm just kind of flicking my stream on here so I can just kind of keep everybody updated. Alright. So, looks like, just based off what I've seen so far, a plane was intercepted, potentially shot down, nobody really knows. Might have been shot down, might have just crashed due to pilot error or whatever. Yeah, that's really all we know so far. A plane was stolen, a Horizon airplane was stolen, and was flying around and proceeded to crash. It was either shot down or crashed due to poor piloting. Here's a picture of the plane. The plane in question here is a Q400. I can go ahead and give you a picture of that plane real quick. Here's a photo of the plane in question. It's a Bombardier Q400 turboprop propeller plane. This time it was used by Horizon. This would be what it looks like here, something like this. It is a 76-seater plane, but I believe can fit up to 90 people, including you know, flight personnel and stuff like that. So there was only one person aboard at the time. It was the person that had stolen the plane. Here's some radio chatter that we have from air traffic control. I'm just gonna go ahead and warn you guys, this could be pretty disturbing. So
I got a lot of people that care about me, and it's gonna disappoint them to hear that I did this. I would like to apologize to each and every one of them. Just a broken guy. Got a few screws loose, I guess. Never really knew it until now.
yeah, I'm playing air traffic control recordings at the moment. That's just one. It's actually horrible. Sounds really pretty sad, to be honest with you. Okay, so we have more reports coming through of, let me see if I can go ahead and find the picture. There was a picture posted showing a plume of smoke. Yeah, here you go. This is a picture that's making the rounds on the internet now. It's coming from Ketron Island. I can go ahead and show you where that's at. So if you can hear my phone buzzing in the background, it's going crazy right now. This is approximately where the plane would have crashed. If I zoom out here, you can see Seattle. And the Seattle Tacoma Airport's right there. So it was flying in this area here, Puget Sound area, you know, somewhere in all this water. And came over here and crashed somewhere on Ketron Island. Go ahead and show you what Ketron Island looks like. It's not really... It's a habited island, but there's not really too much there. Let's see if I can find anything with Flight Radar 24. Last time I took a look at Flight Radar 24, there was this plane still flying around. This is a sheriff's plane, Sheriff Cessna, that's flying around at about 2,000 feet, give or take, and is actively patrolling the area. So I'm assuming the plane did crash on Ketron Island, just based off the fact that this plane's been flying around like that. ADSB Exchange, I haven't checked on ADSB Exchange to see if there's been anything on there. Haven't really seen anything so far, but let me take a look. So right now there is there's just a P3C Orion, really nothing to do with anything. So military air traffic that's showing, at least over ADSB Exchange, is pretty quiet at the moment. Nothing really to note there. But the only thing I see so far on Flight Radar 24 is that Sheriff Cessna. But Seattle Tacoma Airport, still busy, but it looks like everything is starting to get back to normal. There's some planes that are starting to take off now, so that tells me they did in fact lift the ground restrictions that were there. Let me see if anything else has happened. It's still super super fluid situation. Nobody really knows for sure exactly what happened, but it's been pretty hush hush so far.
I'm down to 2100. I started like 30 something.
100 pounds of fuel. Rich, you said you're at 2,100 pounds of fuel left?
Yeah, I don't know what the burnout is like on takeoff, but yeah, it burned quite a bit faster than I expected.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go in through here and plan some videos that I'm finding. These are all from JWS Thompson on Twitter, at JWSTHOMSON on Twitter. Much appreciation to him for posting these. This original video here is it's pretty sad, honestly. You can tell he really regrets it in the video. But it's mainly coming from Broadcastify, so if you can go through Broadcastify and find something on there, you might be able to see something. But yeah, this is the Sheriff Cessna that I was talking about over here by the Ketron Island area. You can tell it pretty much came out immediately. It was somewhere over here, and all of a sudden, just boom, came out. But okay, so let me go ahead and explain some things that happened here for the people that are still wondering exactly what happened. What we know at the moment, a Q400 with Horizon Air was stolen. I've seen reports that it was a flight technician. I'm not sure though. I don't really know too much about the person who did it. But a Q400 was stolen. It was just one person on board, being the hijacker. The plane had an unauthorized takeoff, and I assume disobeyed orders to turn back and land. So either 1 or 2 fighter jets were deployed from one of the local air bases and proceeded to intercept the aircraft. There is... Actually, I have another... This seems like a new video here, so I'm going to go ahead and play this video real quick so you guys can see. Then I'll go ahead and finish explaining everything that had happened.
Holy shit!
Oh my god. What is happening right now?
My phone, you got it?
Yes.
It's a fucking Alaska Airlines Q400. What the fuck is he doing over here? Dude,
Yeah.
That's not cool. He's looking for somewhere to fucking land.
What is happening?
I don't know. That he should never be that low over here.
Because the way it looked when he was going over the garage, it looked like
Where's he going?
crashing.
Go get the truck keys and get my wallet.
Yeah, so obviously you can see everybody was pretty panicky. Understandably so. It's obviously horrifying, you know. People kind of jump to thinking about like 9/11 and stuff like that when you see something like that. But you can see how low the plane was flying. I mean, that's only a couple hundred feet there. That's not really that high up. But anyways, like I was saying, it was one person that had hijacked the plane. I'm not sure if it was a person that knew the plane or not, but oh, do we have another video here? Yep, here's another video of the plane flying around. This is from, I assume, Anderson Island. You can see, yep, right there. You can see a F-15 right there. It just looks like one F-15 right there. This F-15 here was intercepting this plane there. And I don't know if the plane was shot down. I don't know if the plane was... I don't know if the plane crashed. I don't know what happened. But, okay, so the plane did take off. It was one person that had gotten in the plane, stole the plane. Unauthorized takeoff. I assume the person was denying orders to turn around and land. So F-15s were scrambled. Nobody knows for sure if the plane was shot down. Nobody knows if the plane... Well, everybody knows the plane crashed, but nobody knows how the plane started to crash. Where everybody's assuming that the plane was... the plane had just crashed due to poor piloting. We have some recordings from flight air traffic control and stuff like that. I guess the person's name was Rich. The person's name was Rich. I guess they were trying to get in contact with him a couple times to see if they could get him to land. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at now. Nobody really knows for sure what happened. I'm kind of taking a peek here at Seattle Tacoma Airport, seeing what they're doing, see if anything has changed. Doesn't really look like it. Seems like it's a mess on the runway though. That's to be expected. They grounded all the planes, and now planes are starting to take off again, which is a good sign. If planes were still grounded, that would be a cause for concern, but looks like planes are starting to get active again, starting to get it back up and into the air. I was listening to air traffic control earlier. Yeah, I was listening to air traffic control earlier, and they're starting to proceed to let planes fly off. But this is something from somebody that was on another plane at the time. They said they've been in contact with the culprit. He doesn't sound confident in his ability to land back at SeaTac. They're grounding all planes and waiting. Unclear if passengers are on board. We were able to confirm that there are no passengers on board. The only people that were on board the plane at the time were the person, or was the person that had stolen the plane. He was starting to do a barrel roll at one point, as you can see here in this post that I made. He had stolen the plane and was literally threatening to do a barrel roll over the water, or wherever he was flying from at the time. Seattle Tacoma Airport has made a post. Yeah, okay, here, this is the one. So they said an airline employee, so it was an airline employee. Okay, that is something to note. It was an airline employee. He conducted an unauthorized takeoff without passengers at Seattle Tacoma Airport. The aircraft has crashed in the South Puget Sound. So I don't know if the plane crashed in the water, if it crashed on the island, or whatever had happened. But the plane crashed somewhere in the South Puget Sound, but normal operations have resumed at the Seattle Tacoma International Airport, as you can see here from the from Flight Radar 24, indicating that. But the situation is still considered fluid due to the lack of information that we are getting so far. Nobody really knows for sure what is happening. So this is, I assume this is pictures of the F-15s being scrambled. I'm not quite sure though. But we know the call signs of the aircraft. It was Rock 41 and Rock 42. If there were two, those would be the call signs. Either 2 or 1 were scrambled to intercept that Q400. So, not really getting too much information more at the moment. Everything seems to have gotten quiet again. For a while we were getting a ton of information all at one time, but it's gotten much quieter at the moment. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I'll just be kind of chilling out here and answering questions and whatnot. Trying to help you guys out with some stuff that I might know. Man, Seattle Tacoma International Airport is crazy busy right now. That's crazy. All these aircraft trying to get back out in the air. I want to see if this plane is still over. Interesting. So yep, it's coming back for another round. So it looks like this, somewhere in this area here by Ketron Island, was where the plane crashed. But it's been about 45 minutes now since we first received word of this. And at first, of course, everybody was assuming that the aircraft was taken down by fighter jets, but that does not seem to be the case. The sheriff... Oh, never mind. I was going to say it looked like the sheriff jet was starting to pull away from the area, but it seems as if they're going back, so... Situation still definitely fluid. Alaska Airlines had made a post. Let me see if I go and find that for you guys. Somewhere in here. Yeah, there we go. They made a post on their website here. So they said, we are aware of an incident involving an unauthorized takeoff of a Horizon Air Q400. We believe there are no passengers on board. More information as we learn more. The specs of my PC has, yeah, I mean, GTX 1070, i5 6600. It handles web browsing as expected. But, looks like this person here has a good story. What's going on? So I'm going to go ahead and break this down for you guys here. This is about 2 hours ago that this first came in, so this situation has been going on for a lot longer than everybody really realizes. So 2 hours ago, this guy posted, halfway down the runway on Alaska Airlines out of Seattle, and the pilot slams on the brakes and shares we must go back to the gate. Quite a scary experience. Not exactly sure what's happening. Someone sneak on board. So then he posted, okay, this is insane. A pilot on the plane in front of us just went rogue and took off on an empty plane, bypassing orders from the tower. The tower ordered a full stop, and they're trying to communicate with the pilot. People occasionally ask me what the line is for full YOLO and too far YOLO, and I think the other pilot definitely has qualified a new too far YOLO example. Definitely. Full ground stop at Seattle Airport to try to figure out what's going on with the pilot, blah, blah, blah. He has flown onto the Olympic Peninsula. Military aircraft are on scene and trying to talk him down. Flights are being diverted to Portland. Still a full stop at Seattle Airport. We just got told we have to deplane and get into the terminal immediately. Getting off the plane on the tarmac. Can't believe this is happening. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Like I said, everybody kind of, gets spooked and they immediately start thinking, thinking the worst with everything that happened on September 11th. So, everybody, starts to get pretty spooked. So, this is from Pierce County Sheriff's Office. Stolen Horizon airplane crashed into Ketron Island. Preliminary info is that a mechanic from unknown airlines stole the plane, was doing stunts in air, or lack of flying skills caused crash into island. So the guy was apparently doing stunts in the plane. A freaking Q400. That's crazy. But Tom O'Shea, you wanted me to go back through the audio here, so here you go. This is from the air traffic control.
I got a lot of people that care about me, and it's going to disappoint them to hear that I did this. I would like to apologize to each and every one of them. Just a broken guy. Got a few screws loose, I guess. Never really knew it until now.
And then, here's some more. So let's go ahead. We got this video here, and then we got a couple newer videos.
I'm down to 2,100. I started like 30 something. 100 pounds of fuel.
Rich, you said you're at 2,100 pounds of fuel left?
Yeah, I don't know what the burnout is like on takeoff, but yeah, it burned quite a bit faster than I expected.
So this is a new video here.
There is the runway just off your right side in about a mile. Do you see that? That's McCord Field.
Oh man, those guys will rough me up if I tried landing there. I think I might mess something up there too. I wouldn't want to do that. Hopefully, they probably got anti-aircraft.
No, they don't have any of that stuff. We're just trying to find a place for you to land safely.
Yeah, not quite ready to bring it down just yet, but holy smokes, I gotta stop looking at the fuel because it's going down quick.
Okay, Rich, if you could you start a left-hand turn, and we'll take you down to the southeast, please.
This is probably like jail time for life, huh? I mean, I would hope it is for a guy like me.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. I mean, there's just no words. There's no words that can really explain anything there. That's crazy. Wow. Somebody posted Rich sounds like this is an average Friday for him. Yeah, he seemed kind of like, I don't know. He seemed pretty chill. Pretty chill considering the circumstance. I mean, the guy had just stolen an aircraft, and he seems like it's just another, an everyday thing for him. But, yeah, I mean, we don't really have any other kind of information coming at the moment. Just some video clips, audio clips from broadcast file. I'm gonna see if I can try and find them. I don't know if that's coming from. I would assume that's coming from. I would assume that's coming from air traffic control, but I'm not quite sure. I guess it'd be this right here, Seattle Tacoma International Airport. There's 15,000, 18,000 people listening. Jeez.
Alaska 79, go ahead.
They're saying to tell you that we got a clearance under CID 983.
Roger, I'm looking at that right now, and it's the Banger 9. That is not good.
Okay, sorry about all this.
Okay, Alaska 79, you need to ask for them to file if you want to go to, looks like somewhere in Alaska, probably the Mountain Niner departure.
Okay, yeah, we did. We'll try them again, sorry.
Okay, clearance Alaska 328.
Interesting. Feed archives, I think, is what I need here. That would be for... They're 3 hours behind, so that would be 8, 9. And that would be... about 9... Actually, there's probably about 8:30. It's probably somewhere in there. Oh, you gotta have premium. That's fantastic. But, yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of going off this what this guy's posting here with some audio clips. I don't know, he hasn't really posted anything lately, but yeah, check this guy out if you're trying to listen to some of the air traffic control. He's been posting archives from air traffic control, kind of discussing that. So like I said, this incident has been going on for about the past 2 hours, but originally had broken news probably about an hour ago. That's when we first started to hear about it. Yeah, this RC-123, this is definitely not the time nor the place to be having that kind of discussion here, bud. Just letting you know that now. Kind of have more pressing matters to attend to than who the president is or who the president could have been. Or QAnon or whatever. Yeah, you guys can have that discussion in DMs if you'd please. But preferably not on the stream. Anyways, I'm probably going to stay live here for a little while now, but probably just say a couple minutes unless something new comes out. Oh, here we go. Looks like another video is going to be coming out here. He was asking to help getting the cabin pressurized so he isn't so lightheaded, apparently. So he was asking air traffic control help with the plane, which tells me he wasn't too nifty with planes, apparently. I would love to go ahead and pull these audio clips up on Broadcastify, but it appears you have to have a premium account. Oh, somebody just posted the thing here. See if I can pull this up. Thank you to whoever sent that.
Seattle approach control in the Burlington area.
Okay, this is the whole 25 minutes here, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim this, see if I can find where it starts.
Like I said, it would be a better option, I think, if you tried to land it or even land it on the water.
About 14 minutes.
Final quick visual. 141.
I can't get it at 14.
Final quick visual approach runway 16 right. Just maintain the separation with the Airbus going to the parallel. Alright, 5,000, clear for the visual, 16 left, Delta 2338, I'll maintain visual separation. Alaska 483, connect tower. Alaska 483, get it.
I feel like I need to be, what do you think, like 5,000 feet at least to be able to pull this barrel roll off?
Negative. I'm currently on the orange line, a beam 66.
Alaska maintenance, roger. Proceed on to Bravo southbound towards the hangar. You can call the ramp now, 122.27.
Bravo towards the hangar, and I can contact the south ramp now, Alaska maintenance 491.
You get hurt either. If you could, I see you're still turning to the right. You want to maybe start making a turn back to the left a little bit? Man, 190 on the speed, Alaska 896. 192. Just let me know when you get them.
That was at 525, you said? 525, let me see if I can go and find that. Of course, I can never get it to stop exactly there.
Traffic SkyWest 4581.
That's 753, turn left heading 190.
That's a 190 on Alaska 753.
I'm going to land it, in a safe kind of manner. I think I'm going to try to do a barrel roll, and if that goes good, then I'll just go nose down and call it a night. So
Well, Rich, before you do that, let's think about this. I got another pilot coming up, Pilot Joel, here in just a minute or two, I hope. And we'll be able to give you some advice on what to do next.
I have no words for that. That's absolutely, it's almost, it's completely surreal. I mean, he just sounds like he has no concern, period. It just sounds like, you know, it's whatever, you know, I'm just gonna, if I can do this barrel here, if I can pull this barrel off, I'm just gonna put a nose down on the ground. Like, I mean, I know it's not a laughing matter, and it's definitely not something to laugh at, but, man. Evil Danklord, I'm not sure if you have a Twitter or not, but I will go ahead and source you for this by just posting your name. Wow, I have no words for that. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. He has really no... So this is the final radio call here, actually. It's the final radio call of the... from Rich to Seattle Tacoma Air Traffic Control. See if I can go get this video pulled up here. Seems to be taking a little while to load. I would love to be able to get this pulled up here, but I don't know. It seems to be taking a little time here to pull up. So it's from the aircurrent.com. See if I can pull it up that way. Honestly, this guy's website might have gone down. He might have, oh no, here we go. We got it on YouTube. So this is 14 seconds clip here.
Okay, Rich, if you could, you just want to keep that plane right over the water. Maybe keep the aircraft nice and low.
So that's it. That was all we had gotten. The last 14 seconds of audio from air traffic control to the hijacker of the plane. You heard in the audio clip there, you heard them say to keep the aircraft over the water. I'm just assuming that this is because obviously they expected the plane to go down and they wanted to minimize damage, so that kind of explains that. My cat has decided to jump up here and join me. Oh yeah, the link in the chat, you have to put the .com at the end. YouTube censors it, and they add, you know, like they make you have to type it in weird. So make sure you have .com at the end, and it'll pull up just fine. So I'm assuming, based off what I've heard and seen, I'm assuming the person in the plane didn't survive the crash. I mean, the crash seemed pretty bad. So I'm assuming the person did not survive the crash. But definitely within the next couple days here, we'll hear about motives and reasoning behind it. That's kind of what I'm looking for is, you know, why? Like, why? It's just absolutely crazy. Oh, he's uploaded more audio? See if I can go ahead and find it here. I've been listening to the past couple videos. I don't know if he uploaded anything else. Here we go.
Okay, very good, thank you. Right now he's just flying around. and he just needs some help controlling his aircraft.
Very good. Nah, I mean, I don't need that much help. I played some video games before. I would like to figure out how to get this cabin altitude. Like, I know where the box is. I would like to get some, make it pressurized or something, so I'm not so lightheaded.
So right off the bat, I'm kind of getting vibes of somebody that may have obviously he has.
That.
Hold on a second here.
Minimum wage. We'll chalk it up to that. Maybe that'll grease the gears a little bit with the higher up. Maybe, yeah.
So this guy's obviously got severe mental issues because he doesn't have any care in the world for the situation that he was in. He just seems to think this is just another day. So somebody said he was 29 years old. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. So here we have video of the plane crash here. Wow. Wow. No words. Really have no words for that. That's just, it's crazy. Alright, so Pierce County Sheriff's Office says, follow the thread for official info. This is not a terrorist incident. Confirmed information. This is a single suicidal male. We know who he is. No others involved. As we kind of expected. Kind of came to expect at this point. He is a 29-year-old from Pierce County. Acted alone, so that's good. 2 military F-15s that chased the plane. They were not involved in the crash. I repeat, not involved in the crash. They did not take the plane down. The plane went down on its own due to him doing a barrel roll or whatever he decided to do. So this will be the Twitter account to go to for all up-to-date information and more stuff regarding the person. Pierce Sheriff, at Pierce Sheriff on Twitter. They're live updating everything as it's coming in. Yeah, the F-15s, they got there really fast. They must have, I mean, obviously with their training and stuff like that, I'm sure they get plenty of training for this. 29-year-old suicidal male, as to be expected. He was experiencing engine troubles, as we heard from the air traffic control recording. He was experiencing engine troubles shortly before crashing, so his engines probably went out somewhere over the water. Yeah, that's where I heard they came from. Somewhere in that area. They were in at PDX Misfit. The Portland International Airport. Show you here where that's at. In relation to where the plane was. Right here is Portland International Airport, and I think the plane was yeah, over here. So they came from all the way down there up to just this general area here. So they got there really quickly. Blaze 95, they are saying the person was a single, he acted by himself, and he was a 29-year-old suicidal male. The police department says that there was no acts of terrorism. Pierce Sheriff on Twitter is where this information is coming from. I wonder what the NTSB is going to say about this. I'm more interested to see what the NTSB says. Takes about 5 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Somewhere in the vicinity of 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of what it feels like. I mean, not to like laugh or anything, Because obviously it's not a funny situation at all. But I mean, he just wanted to, I don't know, suicidal guy, and just wanted to go out with a bang. So he stole a plane and did barrel rolls in it and took it right into the ocean. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it seems that police and local fire are on the scene. That there is an investigation going already, according to Global Mail Info. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream at this point. I really don't think we're going to see anything lately. Or anything, you know, coming up soon. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. If I see any other information come through in the next couple days, I'll be updating everybody on my Twitter page at Intel Doge. Before I hop off here, I'm just going to go ahead and let everybody know that I do accept donations. Down in the description, you will see a paypal.me link. You're not required to do donations or anything, but it is, it's definitely appreciated. Thank you for being here, Misfit Flare. I deeply appreciate it. Actually, real quick, go and show you what it is here. There was a KC-135R strategic refueler over Seattle at the moment. Probably refueling one of the fighter jets if it's still airborne over the area. Just something interesting to note. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, there's a paypal.me link below that you can go ahead and check out if you'd like to go ahead and make a donation. Like I said, donations are not required or anything like that, but it is deeply appreciated. But yeah, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stream here. Thank you guys for partaking in the stream. If there's any other information that comes out, I'll go ahead and post it on my Twitter. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining the stream.